Good morning.
Oh, hello, Sushi. Do you want me to throw it? Bet you do. Maybe I should have waited until after this to give you this toy.
Alright. So we're what, like a week out from the full moon? I think. I can't tell from the little thing up in the top corner.
Yeah, Sushi? Will you bring it closer? I can't throw it because I can't bend over that far.
Let's see. What mail do we have? Oh, I had my headset turned all the fucking way down. Fuka!
Yes? Oh, I'm sorry, Sushi. I did not mean to put my foot in your face.
Hello, sorry about what happened the other day, but I've been practicing my cooking. And I want you to see how much I've improved. I'm a little nervous about going into your classroom, so I'll wait for you in the hallway on the second floor. Oh, that's fucking precious. We're going. We're going. Let's head to where Fuka is. Hello, Fuka. Akikun, are you about to head home? I could use your help again if you have the time. I feel like I might grow closer to Fuka soon. Should I spend some time after school with Fuka? Yes! Even if you weren't going to grow closer. We're spending time with Fuka. Really? Then let's head to the courtyard again. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh. I'm ready. Fuka, I mean this with as much love as I can muster after the last bento. What's in this one before I eat it? Sure, sure. It can't be any worse than last time. Judging by appearances, it does look like she's improved. I'll give it a try. Oh my god, is a stray cat going to steal her bento? Oh, that's fucking precious. We can bring him home with us. Okay, if I say. Fuck. If I say don't do it, it's gonna sound like I don't think it's going to taste good. If I say sure, it's going to sound like I don't want it. Wasn't I going to wasn't I going to look up a guide on like how to go through Fuka's like flawlessly? Oh well, we're doing sure because I think that's what she wants. Oh fuck yeah! I'm glad you enjoy your new toy, Sushi. Um, I do you have like onions in there or garlic? Flavored with what? I mean, if it's flavored like when I make rice, then yeah, because I use a little bit of like fish broth. Oh, I'm sorry, Fuka. Oh, honey. Oh. Oh. Some bitterness. Fuka, are you like not looking up recipes? You're just looking up like things that are nutritious? Because you can look up recipes that are also nutritious. I can handle it. I can handle a bit. I am sure this school has cooking classes. Look, look, Fuka's precious, but I think she might actually like kill somebody with her cooking. Aww. Actually, our kitchen is fixed, remember? Aww. Oh, honey. Okay, so the others can cook, or at the very least, Taco Bell can. Maybe, maybe we will have a chance to be like, why don't the three of us cook together and we can teach you? The girl is a few steps short of from making a toxic substance. She really is, and like she's well-meaning, but like I'm not convinced that she's ever cooked before this. I wish we had that option. We can have that option in my dreams. I got Sushi a new toy because her favorite toy was this little like fish with a bell in it, and one of the other cats ran off with it, and it has not been seen since. I have no idea where that thing is. So I got her a new thing that has a bell in it, and I may have to put it out of her reach while I'm trying to sleep, or I'm just going to hear that jingling nonstop. The group talk to just make sure Fuka uses a cookbook. Yeah, we might need one of those meetings because like I have a couple of different like bento cookbooks on my shelf, and there's quite a bit of like nutritious like recipes in there. The bell is both a godsend and a hindrance. It is. Like the one of the cookbooks that I have even has like ideas for like putting together like balanced meals, which is what she's trying to go for. We just need to get her one of those. I can tell Fuka is being considerate of me. It seems we've grown closer. Yes. I'll get food poisoning as many times as it takes for her to be happy. Yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see. Is that a little better? When I opened up my game today, like all of the audio had been reset, so I tried to move it back to the levels that it was at, but I can't guarantee that it got moved there. I may have turned the background music down too much. Oh, absolutely, Fuka. Sushi, those are claws.
You are so cute.
Yeah, true. Like there's none at all. Hold on, let me.
What you doing over there, Sushi? I hear noises.
Uh, no, that doesn't work. Um, what have I done? It shouldn't be this one. No? Okay. Yeah, when I opened up Streamlabs today, there was a lot of stuff that was just like off the wall. Like I'm not sure what happened with that and my game. Uh, no, that's not. Fuck. Have I tried this one? The- the- What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Can you hear it now? No, I think it's something weird with my Streamlabs. Okay, that's interesting because it's not supposed to be on that. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I think I've got it. I think I've got it sorted. Let's see if this works. Oh fuck yeah! Okay, I think I unfucked it. Is it still working? It might be very quiet, but let's see if I can get this turned up a little more. See if that works better. Okay. Somehow the audio output, like source, got hidden and muted. I don't know how. I don't know why. But here we go. We got it now. Alright. Now then. Sure thing.
Oh, that's great! Thank you. I'm going to keep working at it. And someday, you'll tell me you like my cooking.
Girl, one day I'm going to tell you I love your cooking, even if I don't love it.
Bottle.
Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. I need to buy more ingredients, so I should get going. I'll see you later.
After we get out of this cutscene, I'm going to see if I can adjust the audio levels. Like I said, when I opened up the game, all of the audio levels were set, like, to max. After I had adjusted them. I said goodbye to Fuka and went back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
And you're very loud, dude. You probably already know this, but the next full moon will be on Tuesday of next week. I'm glad you told me, because I did not fucking know. I'm sure some kind of shadow will show up. Please be ready. Okay. Time for more fiddling. Nope, not that. Config. I'm gonna try... I'm gonna try doing this, and then... doing this?
Persona!
Is that better now? Let's see.
Persona! Persona!
I feel like the BTM is just a little too loud for me. But I feel like turning it down to the next one makes it way too quiet. I need one in between those. Sound effect kind of matches up with what it was last time. Before it decided to, go a little haywire. By the way, I like the headphones that our boy Yuki wears. I've never been able to get those type of headphones to stay on my ears. I mean, for obvious reasons, but like... like I think every pair that I've ever had, like, the little, like, hook for the back of the ear has, like, been super loose, so it won't stay even if I, like, get them settled. They are. But, like, they look so cool. Okay, so... audio better now, right? 9? Oh, I don't like those. So I have, like, I have a piercing on each side for the little, like, flap. What is it, a tragus? And, trying to wear the ones that insert right into the ear hooks on the back of the piercing every single time when I try to take it back out. So I like only wear like the big like over the ear ones. They are everywhere. Like it also feels like it feels like the audio quality on them is never as good as like other kinds of headphones. So I can watch boxing videos with him. I can do what do we do with Junpei? I can talk to Fuka. Well, I'm gonna talk to Fuka first. Can I help you? Let's talk.
By the way,
The next full moon will be on July 7th, the same day as fuck words, Tanabata. That's also like several lucky characters' birthdays. Honestly, I have no idea what to expect for this upcoming battle. We'll just have to be ready for anything. Better to play it safe. Let's talk and immediately start talking business. Yeah, I've noticed that Fuka does that. We want a casual combo. We want like what you're browsing on your desktop. I thought I was weird about organizing things. But like, what are those files just in the middle of your screen? I organize mine around like the background that I have. Like I put it in the empty space where there's like the least stuff going on. Okay, so oh, the-
Are you enjoying your toy? I keep hearing it. I'm surprised we still have a tail.
you know what? Maybe we should. That's an innovative way to organize, I guess. Look, I organize my the apps on my phone by color. It's real fun every time an app on my phone updates and gets a new like little logo, because then I like immediately notice that and put it in the new folder with the color for it, and then I don't remember that the icon has changed, so I spend quite a bit of time having to search for it for like the next like 2 days. There are definitely better ways to organize my phone, and I just don't feel like doing them. I like the smoothness. Not the smoothness of finding things, the smoothness of like the colors. Wait, is Junpei the reading group? Is he
Oh,
Yo, what up? You're taking care of the planters up top. Mind if I give it a try? Oh, okay. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Sure, I will help you. I will let you help me with the planters. I don't know. I haven't played Reload. Girls are into slim dudes, right? Might be good to eat some vegetables after all. My dude, you're like built of twigs. The quality of the produce might improve if we tend the rooftop planters together. Want to head up? Yeah, sure. We'll head up.
all right.
Sweet, let's get to it. Do not eat the vegetables off the vine.
The only vegetables I ever see at the store are plain old ordinary ones. You know those fancy veggies only people like Kirijo-senpai would eat?
They all freaking sticks, man. What is? Exactly. They are all built like a popsicle stick. What does he mean by the fancy veggies only people like Kyojo Senpai would eat? Does he mean the stuff that we're growing that's like the weird stuff to help out in battle? Or is he talking about like something bougie?
If we could grow something like that, we'd make a fortune, don't you think?
I guess tropical fruits. You know what? Maybe you're right. You know what you're doing? I'm sorry, I gotta go with you know what you're doing?
Nope, not even a little. Tried growing some morning glories once. Didn't think they'd die so fast.
Like weird ones you don't see regularly at stores, like dragon fruit. Oh. I must live in kind of a weird area then, because like we have like stuff like that at the like the local grocery store. So maybe I'm the weird one here. Maybe my grocery store does not have the stuff that like has more stuff than most of them do or something. Because the only reason I know that we have dragon fruit is because I was there the other day, walked by them, and went, maybe I'll get one of those. I'm not going to get one of those, but maybe I'll get one of those. But I don't like things with a lot of seeds. So like like I'm real weird about my fruits and stuff. Like I like peaches because there's one giant seed. There's a pit. Fair warning, they smell. I do know that the ones that they wherever that they like had the sign for and that were there were like the ones with like the white flesh. I want to get one of the ones that's like red inside, which I don't think my grocery store has those. I can see you like peaches. I do. I don't know where you got that idea from. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, wait. It's getting closer to peach season. I can eat the fresh things.
But you're pretty good with your hands, so I'll let you handle it. Sound good?
Kirby's over here just like, yeah, we should grow this stuff. I'll supervise. You do the work.
Well, we should probably get to work before we get ahead of ourselves.
Peach sodas are pretty good, and also people do love the shape. That peach sodas are one thing that's not very common around here. I get excited when I find one. I also don't drink all that much soda. I try not to drink it at all because if I do start drinking soda, then I tend to drink a lot of it, and then I don't feel great because like I should drink water. Where are you, Sushi? I don't want to throw this over my shoulder and bonk you in the head. Okay. I don't, but I like to take novelty sodas or sodas I don't see often. Yeah, I'll occasionally, like nowadays, get like one of those zero sugar sodas. Or if I see like a soda that isn't common in my area, I'll grab one. And then I'll sit in the fridge for like 3 months until I remember it's there again and go, oh yeah, I should probably try that. I have that reminds me, I have like some kind of like peach milk uh like flavor packet thing that I got while I was out of town one time that I hope hasn't gone out of date yet that's in my cabinet. I got it a while ago. I should probably try it. It's like one of those it's like one of those things that you put in a cup and then you put like milk in it. So I don't I've never had one. I like saw it on the shelf and I was like, "Ooh, that looks like it would be interesting." And it's peach flavored, so it's coming with me. Um because my like food stuff is stored in a metal cabinet and it's not exactly what I'd call very well organized. And because lab assistants tend to put things wherever they want, all of the stuff that I use most ends up shoved to the front because I'll put it where I can put it. So it's like in the corner right now. Also, with sweet things, unless it's like fruit, I have it like fruit. Yeah. Well, absolutely priorities. But like, if it's not like fruit, like real fruit, I tend to forget about things if they're sweet because I don't eat them all that often or drink them. So I also like every once in a while have to go through like the food shelves and be like, okay, so here's this, and I need to eat it like immediately before it goes out of date. I've been known to eat like stale chips and crackers and stuff though, so if it goes out of date, it's not that big of a thing for me. Yeah. Speaking of dusting the Danganronpa section daily but forgetting about food, um, when I reorganized my manga shelves, I had a container sitting on one of the shelves, like a little close-up container. I open it up and there's peach hard candies in it. Are you tired, Lucy? I think she's played all of the energy out. I wonder how hard it would be to make like a peach upside down cake. Yeah. Look, about the only thing I don't have that's like peach related scattered around the house. It is kind of like a mini game that I play with myself, yeah. I don't usually eat all that much peach flavored yogurt, and I don't have any peach scented perfumes or like body sprays or anything because peach, like artificial peach scented stuff, kind of is weird sometimes. And there's just not that many peach yogurts that don't have like chunks of peach in it, and I'm really weird about my yogurts. Like I like it one texture. I don't want like different textures. Like I it a lot of the ones that I have found are very sweet as well, yeah. Like even like the low sugar ones are like super sweet. So that is the downside because the like peach flavored some of the peach flavored stuff does end up being really sweet. And like sweet in an artificial way rather than just say this peach was very sweet kind of way. Alright, Trinity, were you still talking about like working with plants that you don't know what you're doing? No, okay. I tended the rooftop planters with Junpei.
This is getting really rough on my back. Yeah, my hands are all caked in dirt.
He is an indoors dude. The extra care is paying off, and I can harvest more. Wait, hold on. He's complaining about this and the dirt, getting dirt on his hands, but like, definitely like is practicing a baseball swing in Tartarus.
But for the sake of Junpei's brand name luxury veggies, I gotta keep going. I don't know how I could deal with all this on my own, so let's do this again, okay?
Are you going to complain about getting dirt on your hands while doing the activity that involves getting dirt on your hands? Because if you are, I don't think you can. I don't think you can come up here with me next time. I gotta pick somebody who's fully aware that the thing with the dirt is going to get dirt on your hands. 2 more days. Wonder why they didn't give him a blunt-based weapon instead of a sword. You know what? That is a good point. I've got a text message. Chihiro? Sorry to bother you. Hello, it's Fushimi. Would you like to go somewhere together? Sorry for the short notice. If you have some time and are interested, please let me know before the end of the afternoon. Thank you. You know what? We'll go hang out with Chihiro. She's Principality. So, might be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with Chihiro. Should I take her up on that? Yes. I should reply to her. Yeah, that's how you take her up on that offer. Her texting first is the biggest lie ever. Yeah. Oh, that's such a cute outfit. Sorry to make you wait so long. Once I started reading, sometimes I have a difficult time stopping. She is way too shy for that. She is way too shy for texting first, and but I guess with the way the game works, it would be kind of ridiculous to have to hunt her down every single time. Oh, dude, she dresses like a 30-year-old. She does. Can confirm. Am 30. No other 30-year-olds. She dresses like a 30-year-old. I don't dress like this because I don't wear skirts, but you know. I also don't wear turtlenecks. But I also tend to, you know, dress like I just walked out of a cartoon, so I wear like the same. I have several sets of the same clothes, and I just wear. Like my clothing selection does look like a cartoon characters. But I know people like outside of the lab that dress like this. Once I start skirts and a turtleneck is a weird combo, but she makes it work. She does. I've also noticed that like Fuka also wears things that like covers like the collarbone and neck area too. But my important question, because she's also wearing a cardigan. Is it a long sleeve turtleneck or do they have like short sleeve turtlenecks? Like it's July. Wait, fuck. is she not hot in that? If it gets a more ridiculous fit later on, I love her. Look, I love Fuka's like Tartarus outfit, the Seas outfit. I think it looks so cool. I would wear that. I have a jacket with like a really high collar like that. This was the only place I could think of where we can relax without spending much money. Without having to spend much money. I guess she's not wrong. But like, as someone who is terrified of bees, I would have like been like, you want to go like to a park or something? It's the buzzing sound. It's not the actual. She looks like she has too much layers of clothing compared to. She exactly. Like it's a very cute outfit. Very like very like American devout Christian though. But like, there's no way she's not hot. Maybe that's why she chose here because there's air conditioning. Look, I live in the Bible Belt of the United States. Maybe that's why I know people that wear outfits like this. Oh, those shoes are cute though. I like Mary Jane's shoes. I think they're adorable. But now that I think about it, maybe this place wasn't such a good idea. Straight out of church. You know what? That makes sense. There's not much point in meeting up if we're both just going to read on our own, huh? What's that called? Is parallel play? We can totally do that. That's a fun thing. That's a nice thing. I like that. I think it's fun actually.
What a relief.
Oh, I'm glad. I was worried I was the only one having fun. But I'll come here alone from now on. When I'm with you, I want to have time to talk. Ah! She wants to talk and she's blushing. Chihiro is blushing. I learned a little more about her today.
Oh,
Oh, look at the time. Days off always seem to go by so quickly, don't they? You can both read and discuss the book on the next day. Exactly! Would it be okay if I walked with you back to your dorm, part of the way? Like a mini book club? Yes! We're in a mini book club with Chihiro now. Chihiro and I walked together and parted ways as I neared the dorm. It's a very cute way to make her socialize with men. It is! Because, like, it also gives her enough, like, space and, like, solitude to feel like she's not being, like, crowded. And, like, not being forced to be there.
welcome back.
Hi, how was your day? Fuka! I think I commented on her outfit being cute last time, but like this is such a cute outfit. Like it's like also very summery and very opposite of Chihiro's outfit. Like I'm kind of worried about Chihiro now. Very breezy. I will say that I have tried to wear. So generally, my outfits look more or less like our protagonists here, just with like joggers instead of like regular pants because I am very short. Every pair of jeans I've ever owned, I've had to have hemmed because I'm so short. So I just wear joggers because like they got the little like ribbing around the ribbed cuff around the bottom, so like it looks the like the little bit of bunching there is on purpose. Actually, I think the ones I was wearing on my last day off were actually supposed to be like high waters. They're not high waters on me, but I have tried wearing like I've tried wearing a dress just to like have fun with it. Um, I do not like those necklines. Like those necklines like feel weird. Look, I if I'm not in this outfit here, as like a lot of assistants, you know, in an alchemy lab where I am awesome. I do look kind of like um the like stoner bum in like it in TV shows and stuff. I will admit that. Hey, if it helps at all, one of my go-to shirts when I'm like off work, I can't talk because I dress like a five protagonist. To be fair, that those are awesome outfits. But like, I do have a Rage Against the Machine shirt if that helps, and that's like usually my go-to when I have a day off and I'm going to be out and about. Cause I mean, I have like minimum days off. So usually, by the next time that I have a day off and need to leave the house, all of my clothes are washed again. It really does not help the cartoon character allegations there. Hello. I wonder what the next shadow will be like. I bet it'll be stronger than the other ones so far. What would we do if after all this talk of after all of this talk of I bet the next one's gonna be stronger. I bet the next one's gonna be stronger. It just ended up being like the weakest one. We're in casual outfit, so normal though. That's exciting. Oh. So I haven't played Persona 5 yet, but I have seen like, you know, the character designs. So I don't know if I've seen Oh, Rin's that's his name? I watched like uh let's see if you don't grind them. This is gonna say this correct. Yeah, true. I okay, so I watched like a couple of episodes of the Persona 5 anime. Like that was my first introduction. I has a black jacket, a white shirt, and some jeans. I mean, basic. I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something else. Oh yeah. I think in the anime he's got a different name. But then again, that's not all that strange for Persona, I don't think. So I don't usually ask this, Akihiko, but can you please put some clothes on, like some more clothes on, like something that's not a V-neck, because that it feels weird. It feels like you're wearing Junpei's clothes, because I feel like Junpei would be the one to wear a V-neck. Hi, Mitsuru. I've already read most of the books here. Oh, are you here to look for a book too? The ones in this section are a little difficult though. Ooh, she can help improve my academics. I need that. Because I needed to increase charm for something, and I maxed out my courage. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna hiccup. Hold on. It's crazy because you would think. Yeah, you would think he would dress like super classy. Because they're, you know, like. And then you see the V-neck. And you gotta reconsider all of your thoughts before then. Reading together with Mitsuru might help improve my academics. Do you have a book to read? If you'd like, I could lend you something from my collection. Yeah, true. He's still a kid in high school. And he kind of is that, like that school stereotype of the kid that would end up wearing the V-neck. Because he would think it would be cool. They are at home relaxing. Yeah, we are judging. I am judging hard for them to be at home relaxing. To be fair, Akihiko and Junpei are over here relaxing in relaxing summer clothes. And then there's Mitsuru, who looks like she's about to go to a, like, business meeting in her casual clothes. They can dress like shit here, I don't care. Fair point.
In that case,
we'll judge them a little harder if they leave the house looking like this. Alright, I'll go grab that book for you. What kind of book am I about to get stuck
I
reading?
didn't put a lot of thought into what books I brought. I just took whatever caught my attention. I apologize. I should have asked what your preferences were beforehand.
What is this book?
If you don't mind my asking now, what kinds of books do you usually read?
Mitsuru has probably been not dressed properly all her life. Yeah, if anything, I think she's probably judging them more than I was. Also money. Yeah, that is a very important factor there. If you don't mind my asking, what kinds of books do you usually read? That depends on what this book is. What did you hand me? Because, like, I read a lot of things. I have Dazai on the shelf next to me. You can't possibly have handed me anything, like, more out there than the stuff I can literally look at right now. Well, lately, manga. I have, like, a stack of books I need to read that's on my bookshelf so that I can decide whether or not to donate them or keep them on my shelf to reread. And I've been reading manga instead.
To be honest, I'm not too familiar with the medium, though I admit I've been curious.
You've been curious? Don't take recommendations from Junpei, because I can guarantee you what he reads will not be what you'd be interested in.
Combining pictures with text sounds like a powerful form of expression.
Now it just feels weird, Mitsuru.
Perhaps I'll borrow some from Iori to broaden my horizons.
I've read more novels than mangas, which is a bit strange now that I think about it. I mean, I used to before. Okay, when I was a wee little homunculus, before like manga got popular enough in my area for me to like really catch wind of it, like yeah, I was watching Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z as like a youngin, but like there wasn't like I don't know why I keep looking at the shelf. There's no manga on the shelf. Oh wait, there is. Never mind. There's After School Hanako-kun on the shelf too. Forgot about that. But like before manga got popular enough in my area for me to really catch wind of it, I did a lot of reading novels. Um, there's like 12, maybe 13 or 14 books from one author that I have on my shelf that I have reread several times. Like I've probably, despite how much manga I have read these days, I've probably also read more novels than I have manga. Which, you know what, that is a strange thing to think about. Then again, I have only read JoJo's. I've never read JoJo's. I think it would be an interesting read. I just haven't ever gotten around to it. Then again, I got stalled reading Toilet Bound Hanako-kun because of work. I did not get to finish reading my 20 volumes that I have. And now that I have a handful of Servamp volumes, I am eagerly waiting when they come back in stock. The art style doesn't call to you, I would assume. Um, Not really. Like I know it's probably an interesting like story. I haven't watched all that much of it either. I tried. I, it's very angular. I'm not. I don't watch or read a whole lot of stuff that's very angular. I can just imagine the stuff that Junpei would offer Mitsuru to read. What does that mean? Oh, the angular thing? Like, it's just, it feels like a lot of the art's, like, very sharp and liney. Like, I like things that are a bit softer. I can't explain it more than that. Like, sketchy art is fine, as long as it's not, like, sketchy in, like, the very sharp angles kind of way. But, like, I like soft. The early parts are like that a lot. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know when the next time I'd go to the bookstore is, because my schedule's packed. But maybe the next time I go to the bookstore, I should, like, try picking up, like, the first volume. Like, just to at least give it a try. Soft rounded blocks. Yeah.
Incidentally, the books I brought today are things like biographies and history books.
Okay, biographies I don't really read a lot of, but I love me some history books. What would Mitsuru be into? You know what? I feel like she'd be into, like, historical fiction kind of ones. Like, ones that are very based in reality. Or like those ones that are like just kind of about average people. Like she doesn't really seem like the type to be really into like the over the top like shoujo romance kind of stuff or like anything with a lot of superpowers.
I can attest that they're all worthwhile reads. Rather accessible ones, too.
More grounded ones, but not slice of life, maybe. Yeah, yeah, that kind of stuff.
I hope you find them to your liking.
What do you mean by rather accessible? Like, easy to find, easy to read, easy to process? Is she calling me dumb? Because, like, honestly, I've seen the academic stat.
Oh my, you're really tearing through the pages. I'm impressed by your focus.
Yes, she is. It's deserved. Have you read a scientific book? I hate the wording they use. You know what? You might be right. Because reading psychology textbooks and crime scene investigation textbooks and stuff, it like they do have wording. It's so confusing despite knowing what the topic is about. It is. And I thought I was good at talking in circles, but textbook and like scientific books also feel like they're really good at talking in circles. I'm getting sidetracked. Even more formulas appear. Yeah, yeah. It actually reminds me that I think I need to go through the stack of textbooks that I have because I don't. I think by now they're all like really out of date because they're from like 10+ years ago. I have books that came with some discs still. I think a couple of the ones that I have on the shelf came with discs that like my professors never actually had me use. They were basically like, yeah, so it came with this, but like, we're not going to do anything with what is actually on it. She's impressed by our focus, by the way. By diving into a world unknown, my academics have improved. By how much? Does the like pulsing mean that we're close to the next level? By one. Just one.
It's nice to spend some time reading quietly together like this.
Thanks, Mithru. Yeah, thank you, Mithru. You made us a little less dumb.
Thank you. That made for a relaxing evening.
Sorry. I can just like imagine all of the chattering going on, like in between lines, just like running through Yuki's head, and he's just sitting there stone faced. She was just sitting there judging us. She was.
Well then, it's about time we return to our rooms. Good night.
She's like, all right, hey, let's see how you read this book, you dumbass. We read it, and she's like, all right, I got my fill that you are not as much of a dumbass as I thought. I'm going to bed now. It's almost time.
Yo,
What's up? Tomorrow's the big day. That's right.
yeah.
I've got butterflies in my stomach, you know, like right before a big match. He has passed the misery vibe check. He has. I think barely, but he has. Now I know how Sanada-san feels before he gets in the ring. Well, that's ended for today. Fuka! I know I'm like completely abandoning the others at the moment. I'll eventually get back to them. But like I have the chance to interact with Fuka. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna hiccup. Never mind, I'm good. If you don't mind, would you like to go home together? I'll be waiting in the second floor hallway. I'd love to chat with you on the way back. Looks like Fuka wants to spend time together, like we're closer. Should I meet up with her? Yes. Let's head to where Fuka is. Did you just disappear? Did you walk through me? Ghost!
Oh.
Fuka. Oh, Yuki-kun. All into the Fuka bandwagon. Absolutely! I'm just about to head home. How about you? Seems like Fuka wants to walk home with me. I feel like I might grow closer to Fuka soon. Yes. Yes, we should.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then let's go. Now that I think about it, even though we live in the same dorm, we've never gone back together before.
Remember how I told you I wanted to improve my cooking?
Uh-huh. I just want to reach out to her and ruffle her hair. That would be so nice. That'd be so fun.
Well, I've been trying a lot since then, but I can never seem to get the taste right.
Fuka, are you asking anybody for advice?
I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add. How do you do it?
Bold of you to think that this dude does not just eat wild duck burgers and gyudon and call it a day. Use the internet, lady. She does. She like please. Okay, so her like little cardigan thing is like 3/4 sleeve, and there's no sleeve showing underneath there. So there must be short sleeve turtlenecks. Or is this not supposed to be a turtleneck? You're a smart cookie, you can figure it out. She can! We just need to point her in the right direction. I don't add salt when I cook, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if a recipe calls for salt, I'm not gonna lie, I cut it in half. I don't know what Fuka even uses as... No. Nobody ever notices either. But I also have a tendency to use soy sauce. Like, as... because I like the flavor. So, there's a good chance that in any recipe that I make, I'll cut out the salt and, like, add some soy sauce. I don't usually use any at all. I season with other. I usually season with garlic. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can't say it's not crazy, but like genuinely, the others in the house when I cook do not notice. Like nobody ever reaches for a salt shaker and goes, "Dang, this is bland." It's all it's healthier below.
What? Is that okay?
I also I just add until like somebody tells me to stop. Like so I'll usually like in recipes that have meat in them, I'll usually substitute out like water for like chicken broth, beef broth, that kind of a thing. So I don't add any extra salt, or I'll like use soy sauce. I do really like garlic though. I usually, start with a hefty sprinkle and then add a little more. It works though. And we get like the reduced sodium chicken broth and beef broth. Maybe I'm just not in like a very salt eating house. Look, I have like taken food to others at the lab, and like they've never had any complaints about like it not having enough salt in it either. They did tell me, "Whoa, that's a lot of garlic" one time, but but to be fair, it was the revenge pasta from uh from a cookbook, and I have the amount of garlic in it. It was really good though. Like I wanted to make it with the full amount. Got some chicken in there. Family was the same way, or you started the habit? I started the habit. Like actually, everybody up until I stopped cooking with so much salt because I used to add salt like regular, but maybe I've just got like a sensitive like palate or something because like so much stuff was too salty for me, so I just started cutting back on the salt. But growing up, growing up in southern U.S. means a lot of salt. Like everyone I have ever known has used a lot of salt in their cooking. Okay. Let's see how concerned Fuka stays about this.
I don't think I'm on that level yet, but I bet it helps bring out the natural flavors of the ingredients. I'd like to eat your cooking someday.
I would gladly make. I would gladly make anything for Fuka.
To tell you the truth,
That's what I said.
I was actually hoping I could make something you'd really like. But I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while.
She's like this. She's like this dude does not eat salt on his stuff. I don't know how to. I don't know how to cook for that.
cooking just isn't for me.
No, you just gotta keep trying.
Oh, sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative.
Practice makes perfect.
That's true.
Oh, that was like that was like the most adorable little like you can do it gesture.
I've only just started. I can't let this keep me down. Maybe I should try taking notes. That might help me figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Fuka, when you start taking notes on your cooking, I need to see those notes because I might could point out where things are going. What was it? Bitter? Was it bitter that she said the bento was?
I actually have quite a lot of trouble staying optimistic about things.
Well, good news. I can be your cheerleader. Kind of.
In my head, I always imagine something going horribly wrong.
I think she added citrus for no reason. I want to. The first one, she said something about citrus. The second one, I think she said something about it being bitter. Wait, hold on. How far back does the log go? The log does not go back far enough.
That's why sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking. But you know...
Also, I should probably point out that in addition to not really adding salt, I also cannot be trusted to cook chicken. Because I eat my chicken dry. Like, I'll usually add like barbecue sauce or something, but I tend to cook my chicken dry. I'm much more skilled at cooking like vegetarian and vegan dishes than I am most meats. That's because when I was a wee little homunculus, no, not like chewy dry. I can't do chewy dry. But like when I was younger, somebody did give me a home cooked chicken tender, and when I bit into it, it was not cooked all the way through. So now, out of paranoia, I do make sure that my chicken is done. It's actually a wonder that I haven't gotten food poisoning more times than I have. Yeah. There is a reason for the chicken one.
When I'm around you or the rest of the team, I never think like that.
So what you're saying is you want me sitting in the kitchen when you're cooking, because that'll help. I can do that.
You've all given me so much confidence in myself.
Chicken is the most dangerous one to make you sick. Yeah, everything else I can kind of like work with. I don't really eat pork all that much. Like I will occasionally, so you know that's not as big of a thing for me to like manage to overcook. And like I have, so I don't know how out there of a take this is, but I also tend to eat my steaks like well done. I have a friend who ate raw chicken for a while and he's fine. So I think that might be pure luck. But like as far as like steaks, I don't like the texture of pink meat. Like I don't like the texture of it once it gets past like once it gets under like medium well. Look, those that I live with pick on me all the time about wanting my steak well done. Like, cause like they eat it much less done than I do. But like, I'm also a big texture fan, but drying it, yeah, if it's cooked too well done, and it's like you eat it, you eat a bite of it, and you're like, I need all the water because this was too dry. That's when it's too well done for me. Like it's. I will, however, eat like I like sushi. Like I'm fine with. I don't like the texture of cooked fish. I'm fine with. I'm fine with raw fish and smoked fish, but I don't like the texture of cooked fish. I'll eat it occasionally, but it's one of those things that like I usually like get the smallest portion out of everybody eating because I don't like there's something about the texture of cooked fish. You know, if it's like shredded, flaked, whatever, like fine with that as well. It's something about the chunks of fish. Sushi is maintained in a way that eating it raw is safe. Yeah, but you would think that if I don't like the texture of like most other things, like if I don't like the texture of like steak, I wouldn't like the texture of like raw fish either. Yeah. Maybe I just like firm foods. Is that what my problem is? Is that where things are weird? Huh. Might have had a food revelation. At least as far as like meat goes, I like other stuff. Like some textures are weird, but like I I'm more okay with like a variety of textures if it's not meat related. Poor Fuka is over here like hearing all this and going, "Do I really want to cook for this guy after all?"
So, I'm really thankful to be a member of SEAS. That's why I want to show you all my gratitude.
Fuka is starting to trust me. If things have grown closer. Alright. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by.
Maybe I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV.
Yes, watch a cooking show.
Actually, it might be a little too advanced for me.
Hopefully soon I'll be able to start streaming a little more. Hopefully.
The library might have some books for beginners, though.
Yes. Yes, maybe look into beginner cookbooks.
But in that case, I can't really read while cooking. I wouldn't want to get the pages dirty.
I'll help you find something.
Oh, you don't mind? But... I don't know. If we're looking for books, that means we'd need to go to the bookstore.
Yes. I am asking you out on a bookstore date.
It's not a big deal or anything, but I don't really like going to bookstores.
I mean, you don't have to tell me why, but I am very curious now.
Oh my gosh! When did it get so late? I have to go! The hairdryer burned out, so I was planning on fixing it. But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back. Sorry. mind if we up the pace on the way back?
Yeah, sure, we'll sprint home. I hurried back to the dorm with Fuka.
Welcome back.
What's up, dude? Tomorrow's the day. If we lose, the city gets overrun with the lost, right? We gotta win this, no matter what. You down for getting Tartarus later? I want to pack on some muscle.
Oh.
Oh, that's right, Yuki-kun. For tomorrow, I think I'll have you stand by at the dorm just in case. So if there are preparations you need to make, please take care of them today. Come to think of it, the crops I planted on the rooftop should be ready to harvest by now. Maybe I should go check on them. Maybe you should. I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I am back. What messages? Ooh, part-time position. I need to... Scared of spending more time with Mitsuru, to be honest. I am going to go up here. And deal with the, vegetables. This way. Alright. Looks like the produce can be harvested. Should I plant something? Yeah. What do I have to plant? I have a buff potato sprout and a healthy tomato. We'll do a buff potato. Looks like it can be harvested on July 18th. Yeah. Planted the buff potato sprout. Looks yeah. Yes, thank you for reinforcing that. Okay. You know what? I might as well, see if Mitsuru can make us a little smarter. Yes, sushi?
Oh, right.
If you have the time, would you care to join me for some tea again? I'd like to brew a different blend this time. It also happens to be one of my favorites. Mitsuru asked me to join her for tea. Shusman, yes. She's not going to make us smarter this time. But maybe that means she'll judge us a little less. If you don't mind, I'd like you to join me for a cup. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I'll start the preparation.
It feels nice being able to pour tea for someone else like this. Oh, my apologies. I'm supposed to be the host, and yet here I am thinking about myself. How about you then? Are you having a good time?
Yes, of course.
That's good to hear. Chamomile is known for its relaxing properties, so maybe that's taking its effect on you. I was actually a bit worried that I might be putting you off. Apparently, the popular opinion is that I'm difficult to approach.
I cannot imagine why, Mitsuru. You kind of dress like the rich, unapproachable lady.
We're running low on snacks. I'll have to ask my staff to... Actually?
Yeah, that does not help your unapproachableness.
Oh, never mind. Here, let me pour you another cup.
I drank herbal tea with Mitsuru as we discussed our favorite snacks.
All right, I think that's enough for now. We should start cleaning up.
Okay.
I'd like to invite you for this again, if time allows.
Absolutely.
But for now, let's head back to our rooms.
Today's the day.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yuki-kun. How are you feeling today? Oh, perfect. That's really reassuring. I guess that's why you're the leader. By the way, we're going to have a quick meeting about the operation tonight. So please do return to the dorm immediately after school. Class has ended for today. There will be a full moon tonight. A powerful shadow may appear. I should return to the dorm and prepare myself. Time!
Any luck, Fuka?
Just a moment. I found it. I'm picking up a large shadow in the city.
Hey, you were right.
Yes, it seems like our full moon hypothesis was correct.
It's located in Iwatodai, inside a building on Shirakawa Boulevard.
Shirakawa Boulevard. They've been finding the lost in pairs lately. Now I understand why.
You do? What does Shirakawa Boulevard have to do with it?
In pairs. Ah, now I understand.
You understand too?
What's on Shirakawa Boulevard? I'm not familiar with that area. I've heard about it, but...
What? Is it a lover's lane or something?
Oh, that's where all those
Oh.
hotels are. That explains a lot.
Love hotels. Got it.
You've heard about them, right, Fuka? Where people go to, you know.
Juve!
What?
Look at her blushing.
What is wrong with you?
Come now, don't let your imaginations get carried away. They're no different from any other hotel. The rooms are just a bit more exotic, that's all.
Are you... Ikutsuki-san? Ikutsuki, are you... Are you using them like regular hotels?
Oh, really?
I don't know about this. Maybe I shouldn't go.
Aw, look at you, Yucatan. You're such a child sometimes.
What? Who are you calling a child? Alright, fine. Let's go. I'm reserving a spot in the lineup for today's operation. No objections.
You could just do that?
She has just introduced Junpei to the idea of calling dibs on being in the lineup.
So, who's gonna take the lead?
Me?
I don't see any reason to change leaders now.
Fine.
Yamagishi, I want you to handle support during the operation.
I'll do my best.
All right. Go ahead and decide on the rest of the team. Let's do this.
Can I take him with me? Don't worry, I know you can do it. Just be careful. Well, you better be off. Okay, so no. I'm taking him.
Hey.
Don't get overconfident. Let's go together. Leave it to me. So she's certainly going to be... So Mitsu would be the best option. I should probably level up Junpei some more, but like not during the full moon boss battle. Do not be distracted by your surroundings. Focus on your objective. We're here to defeat shadows. Let's go together. Alright, let's go. Sweet. It's a bank of consoles. There are others in the room right now, so I shouldn't watch the videos. That implies this is like a guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Are you ready? Commence operation. Are you ready to provide support so you can head on over?
Whoa! Looks just like I imagined.
Junpei. Are you imagining today going a lot differently than it's going to go?
Champs de floors? How do you say that?
It's Champ de Fleurs.
Of course, Mitsuru is the one to correct his French pronunciation.
It means Field of Flowers.
This is the place. I can sense the presence inside.
Then come on, leader. Let's get this over with.
Wait, they're going by the major arcana. So, like, this one should be the lovers.
Leader!
I'm detecting a major presence upstairs. It has to be our target. It's hiding in a large room on the 3rd floor. Head that way and track it down. Ah! Sushi! Your claws are very sharp. I'm glad that you're enjoying that toy, but please stop playing with it right behind me. might be a guest of the hotel. Okay. I can go in the... I've got to. And the signal's coming from the large room on the 3rd floor. Let's beat it before someone gets hurt. Okay. Thank you for not letting me get distracted, Fuka.
You're supposed to fall over, Sushi.
Oh wait, I ran by the stairs.
Oh,
Oh. That wasn't the one I was expecting. I sense a large presence behind that door. Are you ready? Yeah, sure, I'm ready. I don't actually know if I'm ready, but we're gonna say I'm ready.
this thing's the boss? It's more normal looking than I expected.
Get ready, everyone. Here it comes.
She sounded like she was underwater.
This large shadow is of the Hierophant Arcana. We don't know what it'll do.
Let's see.
Be ready for anything.
Is that how you say that word?
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Well... let's find one that has, like, a nice, like, array. We'll go with Fortuna.
Come!
Go, Polydeuces!
How about Frick?
I wonder how underleveled I am for this.
Should I scan on this enemy? Analysis complete.
Okay, good to know.
I missed.
Polydeuces!
Go for it! Confessor Leia! I need to get out, isn't it?
That skill seems to instill fear in its opponents. You'll be paralyzed if you succumb to the fear. Don't push yourself and try to calm down.
We got ghosts.
I'll go with. Fortuna!
Help me! Ew!
Are we just gonna do like a ring of like... No, okay.
How about Frick?
Were you trying to hit me?
Kirijo-senpai can't do anything right now.
Come fun, Persona!
Okay, sweet.
I'll reduce it!
Go for it! Leia!
What to do?
What's one that has? Okay.
Neko Shogun!
Much obliged.
Thanks. I won't lose.
That helps.
Appreciate it. Let's go!
How about Frick?
This battle almost feels weirdly easy.
My theurgy. I think I can use it now.
What's next?
I don't remember what that does. I think almighty damage is the one that it's immune to. I'll try this.
Persona.
Help me! Ew!
Kirijo-senpai can't do anything right now.
Let's see.
Over here! Watch
But I don't remember if it does this automatically. Or if I like need to manually do the theurgy. Honestly, it may do it manually. It may do it automatically.
What to do? Neko Shogun! Thanks.
The enemy's striking fear
Now's the
into you.
time.
Someone might run.
I'll put her back on auto after this.
I'll reduce it!
Thank you.
Persona! I can't go down just yet.
Kirijo-senpai can't do anything right now.
Hey, Susie. Not up here. I'm just gonna hope that Takaba decides to do some healing.
Come fun, Persona!
Much
That'll help.
obliged.
Appreciate it. I've got this.
Thank goodness. How about Frick?
There's definitely got to be another phase of this, because it feels like I'm going through this
Need to get out
way
of here.
easier than I
Enemy's
should.
poking fear into you. Someone might run.
All right. What to do?
Fortuna!
Let's go!
Yukari-chan, don't let the fear get to you.
Persona!
I won't lose.
I'll reduce it!
Persona!
Fight harder.
What to do?
Come!
Thanks.
Come fun, Persona!
That
That'll
helps.
help. Thanks. I've got this.
How about Frick?
I'll go with.
You know what? I'll do Jack Frost, because I can do... Actually, maybe it's... We'll do this.
Mitra!
See, that felt way too easy. There's no way this is the only phase for it. Is it? What? Did I?
We did it.
Did I cry too much? Hold on. I'm gonna look up and see what the level recommendation is for this fight. So what I saw with like a quick glance was like at least level 20. So I leveled up to 25 at the end of that. So I reckon I was, you know, good to go.
The enemy been defeated. Great work, everyone.
I still don't feel like that's all.
I'll be waiting outside for you.
There's something missing. Like, there has to be. This is an interesting room. Like, it bothers me that the bed's not against the wall. I mean, I guess I guess I understand why, but like, the door won't budge. I knew it. A strong force seems to be holding it shut. No way, why? I still sense a shadow in that room. But we just... It's not the same one from before. But where is it hiding?
Hey!
The shadow should be in this room, right? We have to find it. Do I have to... Not here, huh? I'd like to put an end to this already. I think you can be inside. There aren't really any places that could hide in there, though. I'm not checking the TV yet. Oh. I'm not seeing anything. We'll just have to turn every stone. It doesn't seem like it's in there. Let's keep looking. Wait. There's a restroom and then there's a bathroom. It won't let me check the couch. Check the fridge.
Give me a break.
Nothing here. Where else haven't we looked?
Let's see.
Nothing. We'll just have to keep checking everything. Is it the large mirror? It's the large mirror. Huh? Hey, is it just me, or is there something weird about this mirror? The shadows are perverts. Oh. Is this a vision we're seeing? Oh, okay. We just got like sucked into a mirror dimension, I guess. Where am I? My head feels foggy. I can't remember why I'm here. What was I doing? I feel like I'm forgetting something important. Yeah? I can hear the shower running in the bathroom.
Embrace your desire.
There's a strange voice ringing inside my head.
I am the voice of your inner self.
No, you ain't. I sound sexier than that.
Revel in the moment.
Have you seen this wallpaper? I ain't reveling in that. That looks like something out of an old lady's house.
That which cannot be felt is merely a dream. The present is all we have.
That's not true.
The future is but a fantasy. Memory a fabrication.
You're going to give me an existential crisis in this,
Let your desire free you from your shackles. Such is your wish.
I can't give in.
Pleasure is what you truly seek. You stand before the doorway to bliss. You cannot deny your instincts. Embrace your desire.
I'll pass. My mind is getting clearer. It seems like something was trying to manipulate my thoughts. Someone turned off the shower in the bathroom.
What was I... Huh?
It seems like Hikari's thoughts were being manipulated as well.
I can finally reach you.
Oh, hi, Fuka. You missed me getting slapped.
Can you two hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if she can.
I'm sorry I couldn't contact you sooner. shadow was interfering with your thoughts, so I couldn't reach you. Looks like you two got teleported away as well. The group's all been separated. The enemy is still in the same room. Let's regroup and then head back there. Did you hear that, Yukari-chan?
Yeah, I heard you.
Did something happen?
Don't worry about it, Fuka.
It's fine. Come on, let's go. And how about we don't mention this to anyone? Got it?
It's just between you, me, and anybody that sees the stream.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I only sensed the one shadow. And I hate to bear more bad news on top of this, but a barrier has gone up within the building. You won't be able to reach it this way. So we can blame that shadow for getting us trapped down here. Hey! It was the one that I tried to go in. We're going to try and find a way to break this barrier. In the meantime, please reconvene on the second floor. Hmm.
Hey.
So you guys were one floor below, huh? I didn't expect another one to be there. Anyway, you two come out of it all right. We're fine.
Oh!
Yeah, nothing weird on nothing weird on our end. Way to keep it cool. Oh, could it be? I get it. It's the mirrors. The readings from the mirrors in the guest room seem to be resonating with the main shadow. If we can destroy those mirrors, then maybe we'll be able to break the barrier?
All right.
Alright, so what rooms are these mirrors in?
Yes.
I sensed something from rooms 204 and 205. Try heading to those two rooms first. Well, here's 205. Looks like a bathroom. Well, there's the mirror, so we just break it, right? Alright then, time to end this, folks.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on! The signal's close, but I'm not entirely certain that this is the right mirror. Could you check the other room too? Just in case? That's a good point. Better to be safe than sorry, so let's cover all our bases first. Or we could just smash multiple mirrors. Just saying. You could solve the problem by smashing them all. Ooh, sparkly. Lost item. There's something here. Mine now. There's somebody on the couch. This person might catch a cold sleeping here like this, but I guess we can't exactly move them. They didn't come in here alone. Where's the other person? I'm going to assume in the bathroom. Looks like a bathroom.
Oh!
Okay, here's the mirror. Oh, wait. There's something different about this one compared to the... Oh. Compared to the other one. Are you sure? It looks the same to me. You notice anything, Yuki? I see ghosts in this one.
Now look here.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not, but I don't believe in ghosts myself. You believe in shadows, but you don't believe in ghosts? Seriously, you're starting to sound like Junpei. I thought maybe I was just imagining things, but I think the other mirror didn't show our reflections. There's definitely something up with a mirror that reflects everything except people.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're right. Now that I think about it, the mirror in the other room didn't show our reflections. The mirror in this room is probably just a normal mirror. Why don't we go check room 205 again? Have fun whenever you get out of this. uh...
Hey!
Looks like it's not reflecting everything. Do you want to try breaking it? Break it.
Alright!
I knew it. We should be able to get to the shadow, right? Huh? Actually, the seal's still intact, but that should have... Don't panic. Can you pick up any similar signals? Let me see. I got it. I'm getting a signal from a mirror on the 3rd floor. Then we just have to break that one too, right? Fuka, can you tell us which room it's in? Sorry, I can't pinpoint the exact location. There's too much interference from the main signal. I guess we'll just have to go find another mirror that doesn't show our reflection. Should be inside one of the rooms on the 3rd floor. Good luck! Can it please be empty? I don't want to deal with another, coffin. Nope, wrong direction. Mystery
What?
vending machine? Family planning. What's this vending machine selling? I'm not telling you.
Leader!
um, okay, it's not this one. Have fun, you guys. Well, they were in the middle of an important discussion when the hour hit. Okay, there's no one in this one. It's got pink backlighting though. Ooh, that's fine. I'm assuming all of these rooms are actually pink inside. Alright, so we've checked 303, 302, and 301. Oh, y'all are having some fun. And of course it's this mirror. What should I do with this mirror? Break it.
Amazing!
The main signal's completely gone. The signal should be broken
All right.
now. Excellent. Then the target's room should be accessible now. Still, we're behind schedule. Let's move. Y'all are gonna be some very confused people when you return. The shadow is waiting behind this door. Are you ready? I fucking guess. Oh.
So it was you!
Oh. Kinda like it.
I'll teach you not to mess with a girl's heart!
Takuma?
We'll get it this time. I believe in you, team.
I like the design of this one a lot.
Unforgivable! I'll never forgive you for that!
of the mind manipulation.
Oh, so they ended up being lovers, Arcana.
You're finished.
My theurgy. I think I can use it now.
I'm ready.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
What does Hush do? I don't remember.
The radiant light of life shine upon us all.
Oh. She's so fucking precious. I am actually going to use this.
Thanks. Freeze. Stay where you are. Huh?
Très bien.
I'll tear you apart!
The enemy's charmed you. Please, we're on your side. Watch out! It's dangerous to get hit by that attack while you're charmed. Please support each other while you're fighting.
Persona.
I think this might end up being my favorite boss. I'm not gonna lie. I like the design, I like the way it attacks.
Let's see what to do.
Oh, did it uncharm him? Okay.
Should I scan on this enemy?
Okay. So piercing and electric ain't gonna do shit. And neither
I'll
is
go with
neither is fire. So I'm just gonna smack it with this.
I'll show you.
You'll regret that! I've got this! Too slow.
Some fun. Persona.
Charm me once, shame on you. Charm me twice, fuck you, I guess?
Fortuna!
Go for it.
What if I'm seeing that they'll just do, like, slashing?
Persona!
Eo.
Alright, so that is not the answer.
How about Rick?
I'll reduce it!
This mist. Please, be careful. That mist can hypnotize you.
I won't lose.
What to do? Never mind.
Too slow. What's this weird feeling? Come fun, Persona!
She immediately got over that shit.
Sonata-senpai's charmed. Can you help him?
I mean, I can. Probably be a good idea to do so.
I'll show you!
Let's go!
Where are you aiming?
Persona!
Are you going to heal him? Please heal him. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to take over.
Yerji, I think I can use it now.
Let's see.
Give them my strength. Now!
I love this animation. I love the animation for her, CRG.
What to do?
Where's one that has, like... Do I have one that has... I don't have one that has both a healing and this one, and I feel like I'm gonna need this one. So...
Fortuna!
How about crit?
I will say, I'm going through this one quicker than I thought I would too. Like, it's definitely more of a drag, like as far as like how quickly I'm going through the health bar, but definitely thought I'd be going through it a lot slower.
Let's end this. Just one more. Take that!
This makes me want to watch Sailor Moon.
What's next?
Maybe that's why I like the design of this enemy so much, because it kind of, it like, almost makes me think of the, like, Heart Compact.
Not that. What
Yeah,
to do?
actually.
Persona.
Let's go! Take that! One last touch!
Did I actually beat it that easily? Just beat it. Never toy with the matters of the heart. Oh, I did. Okay. What do I want to forget? I'll forget Dodge Wind.
With this, I can fight even better!
This requires one fallen ally, so... Maybe replace this one? Or... Yeah.
My persona has a new power.
I've gained a new power! I'm glad you're all safe.
Excellent work. The enemy was clever, but you came out on top.
Thank you.
You did good too, Takeba. It's no wonder you volunteered.
Yeah, right.
And you as well. You were able to remain calm during the enemy's mental assault.
Oh.
Maybe you're finally starting to recognize yourself as a leader. Keep up the good work.
I think it's. We'll just go with it. We'll go with that and leave it a mystery as to why the thing trying to get me to bang someone did not work. Our team survived another dangerous fight. Oh, feels like the level of trust between us has grown.
All right, let's call it a night.
Oh, Yukari-chan.
Wait, is Junpei like mad that I didn't take him with me?
About that thing you mentioned the other day.
What thing?
You found something?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about it later. Alright, we should head back too. Hey, come on, Junpei, let's go! Fuka played a big role in this one again. Seems like the second years are really putting in the work.
Looks like you're really shining out there, dude.
Oh no. It was just luck.
Yeah, right. You know it's not.
Junpei?
Don't tell me you're jealous someone else is getting all the attention.
Shut up!
Oh, he is! Oh, honey.
What's his problem?
We successfully defeated the shadows this month, too. There should be fewer victims for a while, but I'm too exhausted to think about all that right now. I should hurry back to the dorm and get some rest. Wait, where's the minute? Oh! The shirtless dude and friends.
That was faster than I expected. Quite a show, I must admit. They've been rather busy these last few months, haven't they? And it seems they've gained new recruits, too. Their fighting style is most fascinating.
So are these the big bads of the thing? Are they the ones in control of
Not
this?
to mention they've made several forays into the tower. Well, Jin, are they our enemy?
How about we go ask our buddy? Gonna be seeing him real soon.
Ah, yes. An excellent idea. Considering that he shares our fate, it would be prudent to seek his opinion. After all, we don't have much time left.
What does that mean? Wait, does the limit thing... Is the limit thing counting down the days to the next full moon? Did I not realize that the entire time? I can hear people talking.
Hey there!
It's almost summer break. Let's go somewhere for vacation.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, I want to go to the sea, the mountains, everywhere and anywhere. But first, we've got finals starting on Tuesday.
What?
Okay, I was about to say tomorrow, but that's next week. It is Wednesday. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. At least we have a break after the exams this time, and summer vacation is just around the corner. We have finals starting next week. The first bell has rung.
Pay close attention, alright?
Let's see here. Finals start next Tuesday. Jeez, we just had an exam. What a pain. Well, maybe pain isn't the right word. Some phrases can be pretty tricky. Let's talk about comma splices. I'm sure you've all heard of them before, but just to be clear, a comma splice is when two independent clauses are incorrectly joined by a comma instead of a conjunction.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a question for you all. Dun dun dun! Yuki-kun! Where is the comma splice found in the following sentence? Because it is 10:30 right now, we will not reach the theater in time. It's already started, to my dismay. Between time and its.
Bingo!
Ah, correct. The middle one is an inaccurately used comma. Regardless of how logical the sentence flow may appear, a comma cannot be used to link two independent clauses. That's a comma splice. Got it? Well, if no one has any questions, let's move on. I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. I still love the fact that, like, getting a question right in class does not improve your academics. It improves your charm. It makes you look cooler. Class is ended for today. What messages do we have? Ooh. Wait, Maiko. Hi, are we playing today? Looks like Maiko wants to spend time with me. I don't think our bond will grow stronger. No, if our bond's not going to grow stronger, then I'm not. Let's see. The bond won't grow stronger. I don't know what I want to do. Well, I'm just going to wander around. I'm going to see what wandering around for a little bit gets me. What if I go up? Let's see the other grades. Is there anything of interest this way? No. So welfare practice room. I wonder how much importance the school places on subjects such as welfare. Printing room. It's the printing room. I wonder if the printouts the teachers hand out are printed here. Oh, Yuki boy. Most likely, if it's a printing room and you're in the school. It's the library. Studying here might help with my academics. Should I spend time studying in the library? Yeah, let's study in the library. Let's see if we can get ourselves above average before exams. Study by myself in the library. Feel smarter after working on some difficult problems without giving up. It's getting dark out. I should wrap up and return to the dorm. And now, back into Tartarus.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hey, welcome back. Sorry, I need to talk to Fuka. About what? There's something I have to clear up. I'm sure you're burnt out coming right off an operation. You know, it might do you good just to rest today. Oh, they're not gonna let me go to Tartarus.
Go.
Answer is not here, so we're skipping Tartarus tonight. Just take it easy for now. I knocked over my sock thing under my desk.
Hey.
What? Are you going to order me around? Oh, high and mighty leader. Oh, I bet it's not going to let me go back into Tartarus until after he solves, this situation. Whatever. I can be just as good as you two. Oh, Junpei. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go work. Yeah, we're gonna spend time. We're going to work. Courage won't get any higher, but I'm pretty sure Charm gets higher at this one too, right? I sorted it out while working part-time as a waiter. A customer called me over and praised my service. A drunken businessman tried to pick a fight with me, but I did my best to deal with him. Here's your paycheck for today. Try to use it wisely. After dealing with difficult customers, I feel like my charm and courage have increased. Your charm has, your courage hasn't. It still gives me the point, even though it's maxed out. It's getting late. I should head back to the dorm. I can hear people talking.
Anyway.
You know, our campus is actually pretty clean and new. I only noticed after my club had to visit another school. My parents said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way,
I also heard that the explosion wasn't the only reason. Around that time, a lot of students suddenly stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they set up the new building, to start with a clean slate.
Huh?
You think that there's a dark side to... How do you say this again? Gekko-kan High? You watch way too much TV. The first bell has rung.
Let's skim through this chapter.
Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 1894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section in the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyway, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai.
So?
I choose you, Yuki. Let's see what you know. So, the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as the foundation for the development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you remember what that was? Environmental destruction? Nope. Okay. Social disparity. Come on, you can do better than that. You're descended from the samurai. What? The work doesn't end after you plow the land. It costs a lot of money to build waterways and stuff on top of that. So the farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent and had no choice but to remain poor, it's the same old story throughout time. Well, that's all for the Heian period. I answered incorrectly. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy boy. Class has ended for today. Requests. Greed is such a terrible sin. Alas, I cannot help but want, and now the number of requests I have for you has increased. I would be incredibly pleased should you spare the time to fulfill them. Sincerely yours, forevermore, Elizabeth. Oh, here we go. Oh, hiccup. It's almost summer vacation. I used to love summer vacation when I was a kid. But now it's like, whatever. I just don't get excited about it anymore. I can just walk along with my hands in my pocket. Okay, gonna go study in the... I can go downstairs over here. I'm gonna go study again. Oh, wait.
Welcome.
Hi there, welcome.
Oh, yes.
It's almost summer vacation. The shop will be closed for the duration, so that means I won't get paid. This month's going to be tight.
Welcome.
You know what? Sure.
Come again.
Here's the library. Let's get to studying. Study by myself in the library. Same as always. It's getting dark out. I should wrap up and return to the dorm.
Oh, it's you. Well,
welcome back. Feeling rested? There's plenty of time until the next full moon, and while I wish I could tell you to take it slow, finals start next week, so I'd like you to care for your health and concentrate on your studies. I can study with them! Oh, Yuki. I came down to get a drink and got caught by pizza, as you can see.
Look.
I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are. Even though I'm mostly done studying for the exams.
In that case,
then why don't you overlook Yuki's studies? That is, if he is able to join us. Please do. Please do. Either one of you can overlook my studies. Alright, sit down. I'll be your study coach.
I was hoping to go for another run after rehydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
We'll go with formulas.
Nothing beats using them in practice problems. Are you concerned about getting bored and losing focus? In that case, try a quick workout between problems. The brain perks up once you get the circulation flowing. Not to mention, looking forward to your next workout is a great way to stay motivated. In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, on top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
Hold on.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a reward for most people.
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested. If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
She's not wrong, I guess.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
I'm making a note on the board for next time. Right.
The citizen continued giving me rigorous advice. I assume conflicting rigorous advice. I'm still not... Okay.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice. All you need now is some strength training and you'll be unstoppable. Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a bit and get some workouts in?
So I won't be able to go to Tartarus until after exams. Okay.
You never change. I'll need to continue keeping an eye on you to make sure you don't overdo it.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
He has got to be limber like a noodle.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Silence. Class is beginning. Real. My dude, I'm not saying those. I'm not putting that much effort in. Just a quick preface. When I use the word magic, I mean in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. I'll be giving a crash course on the single most magical place and time in recorded history. What was this class supposed to be about? So there are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. I'll cover all of it, including the changes in European magic has seen since then. As I mentioned previously, European magic finds its origins in paganism. Starting with Christianity, though, it has been influenced by an influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the Jewish esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There's also Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus the Sorcerer. Is it Magus or Magus? Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers, and the same is true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of the natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? How about a test to see if you were paying attention? You'll know what type of angel, guardian angel you'll have depending on your answer.
Okay,
What?
then.
Now, who to call upon? I choose thee, Yuki. What is the esoteric study of Jewish texts called?
Good.
Very good. Thank your guardian angel, because they must be kind. What were you gonna do? Murder him? If he got the wrong answer? In the middle of class? The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the renowned grimoires. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as an all-encompassing as all-encompassing as possible wherein I answered correctly. Everyone in class is looking at me with respect. Man, in this class, I would not be looking at you with respect. I'd be looking at you like, ha, good luck, buddy. Class is ended for today. I think this is where I'm going to stop for the night. And then next time I'll pick up with the exams and going back to Tartarus. Right. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.